Hi, I'm Rick of Cooking with Rick. You got to guess today where I'm at. You won't believe it. I am in L.A., sunny California. Man, oh man, how can you beat this place? Wow.
The weather here, unfreaking believable. It's fabulous. Actually, I came out here. My grandson goes to high school, and he's actually they had he plays football. They had the game yesterday, and they won the division. So now it means they have to go on to play for, the state champ or whatever. But fun game watching him play football. Good player. Exciting. So tonight they decided they're going to go out and take the kids out. They're going to this pumpkin patch or whatever they call it. I don't know. So I said, well, I gone. I'm going to do a video. All right. I said, what do you want for dinner? Okay. How about roast pork? Roast pork. I says, okay, I'll make roast pork. I'll make potatoes with it, and I'll make a salad with it, and we'll see what I got. So first thing I did is I put together some of the potatoes here. And I got these little potatoes. They're called, I don't know. I probably did a video on this already. The melanita and potatoes, and it's kind of cool. They come in all different colors, but these are a little bit larger than what I normally got. So what I need to do is I'll cut them up, and yeah, pretty easy in there, right? Actually, I should move this here so you can probably see what I'm doing here, okay? Because I really can't see what I'm doing. But fun coming out to California. I mean, if you want to go someplace that's great, California. I mean, LA is fabulous. The weather is just so great, it's scary. In the morning you get up and you're cold, right? And then later on in the day it gets nice and warm. Wow, so like I come out here like I'm really cool. I come out with long sleeve shirts and a heavy coat. No, it doesn't work so well, okay? His house is kind of cool. It's really got together. I think they're doing some work on it, but it's nice. And it's just fun being here. The plane ride was, it was great. So, all right, so what I've done is I started cutting these up here. What I'm going to do with this is put it in the oven and roast it. And I thought that was pretty cool. I threw some apples in there, So they'll be eating potatoes with some carrots, and then all of a sudden come across an apple. Hey, Grandpa, what you do? What I do, I do what I do, and it's... All right, so we got some of them here, right? We need to, the great thing about this house? My son has every gadget in the world. I never saw one of these garlic presses like this. I got the metal one. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was on a plane, and I brought a lot of my stuff with me. My camera and the video equipment. My iPad and my attachment for the overhead. A whole bunch of stuff. I'm like 5 pounds overweight. You know what? Good business, airlines. Well, what are you going to do? I got it. I'm here. Okay. So, all right. And I the regular oil in here, right? We'll throw that. And I'm going to throw it into his oven. And, he's got 2 of them. 2 ovens, so I'll throw it here. Nice yacht out here. The weather is, the weather is beautiful. This is where you want to live. It's just so nice. But I still like New York because, well, I love New York. Somebody coined that already. I like the fact that I can go into the city and I can wander around, see a lot of people. That's the fun. Life is short, so enjoy it. I was talking about bucket lists. I don't have one. It's something I want to do. I try to do it, and I do it. Lists of places I like to do, things I like to do, and this happens to be one of them. It's pretty well set, so we're going to put this in the oven and cook it at, 350 degrees, and cook it up. And, all right, this is my salad that I put together. It's a string bean and tomato and cucumber salad. Really not that hard to do. what you do is you get your string beans and right, and parboil them in beans in there, and it cooks it up, all right, and take them out, and I put in some little cucumbers, all right, and tomatoes, cut them at sort of like at an angle, right, and I've added some red onions, and just mix it up. And I usually don't put like salt and pepper in it. No, not really too much pepper, but not so much salt until after I'm ready, just before I want to serve it. And probably crushed garlic, just throw it in, all right? All right, so then what I'll do with it is add it up, then pop it into the refrigerator. This salad looks good, so let me go on and I'll bring out the roast pork. All right, here's my roast pork. I have it, and I tie it up. I put salt, a little garlic powder on it, so we have some garlic powder here. Just sprinkle the garlic powder on it, all right? And you want to rub it in. It's almost like a rub what you're doing. So more of the garlic powder on there. You want it just to hang into that, right? We got that. Then we do the other side. And I got some parsley with it. See, what's great about this country, you can just about get anything you want in food. I mean, a lot of these supermarkets, I mean, they just have about everything, and it's usually good. And well, California though, it's a little bit better for vegetables because the weather's better. I mean, so you get it, but you can get at just about any supermarket, just about anything you want. When I was in Europe, like big shot, I was in Europe. Well, my daughter lived in London, so used to go there. And London was okay. You could get stuff, but it's just not as easy as in the United States. Just about any supermarket has the basic essentials that you want, and you can get it. I mean, you get any kind of food you want to get. A lot of times what they'll do is they'll run the string around this way and tie it better. I don't think you need it. I might, well, what I'm going to do now is just put one more here, and I'll show you how to tie it. I mean, and it's not hard. I mean, you just take a piece, get that string. They sell it in just about any butcher, or just put it under here, all right, and just unwrap that, all right. So I got a little scissor here. Cut it, and then I do it, and I'll just put it in and just tie it this way and twist it. Make it as tight as I can, all right? And then holds it together. All right, and just tie it and put a knot in it, and then get the scissor and get the string, because you don't want it to be like bad. So it's well, not bad. I don't want it hanging over. That's what I meant. So what I have here is I have garlic. Get some black pepper. Some black pepper on it. This here, right? And I got these disposable pans. Because I'm lazy. I don't want to clean out the pan, So stick it in here, all right? It's in. Oh, what are we going to do? Well, what do we want in? I got pancetta. That's the Italian bacon, all right? And, okay. Double seal again. Drive me crazy, all right? I mean, I know. A lot of crazy things going on here. But I'll take this pancetta and just stick it in here. And if I got room to squeeze it, yeah, I could probably squeeze some in here. Just stick some in. Or just put a hole in it, and I'll stick the pancetta in the hole. Right? Like you do sometimes. I do with garlic. That's cool. But I like it with the pancetta. All right. So I got some pancetta here cooking. That'll help. And put some up on the top. All right. All right. Now we got some olive oil there. All right. And I throw the olive oil right on top of it. On top of the roast. Now, I got a story. This one I got from. I mean, I heard it. I don't. Oh, you know what? That stuff is. Okay, the timer is set and it's working now. I guess I don't know. Anyway, that's the potatoes. I got this story about Elvis. And I told a story about Elvis when we were in the Army. We carved up this tower and we wrote Elvis. And I think somebody had done it and we just said, oh, Elvis had been here. So I heard this one. Now, I don't know how true it is, but that's great. You know, we have the Super Bowl here. Since I'm here, you know, watching my grandson play football, or grandsons play football, okay? So I hear this story that Elvis, when Elvis left there, each military thing had they had some recreation going. Then they had a big football thing. They used to play football at different barracks. So they called it the Elvis Bowl. Supposedly it was the toilet seat that Elvis sat on. They played for. Now I don't know if that's true, but what a fantastic idea! Who figured that out? And they said that the stadiums were packed for people to watch it, and they would hand the trophy over. I don't know if the guy wore it around his neck, but the thought of it all is funny. And if you can't poke fun at yourself or I mean, come on. I mean, joking, and I thought it was cool. Anyhow, but back to this pork roast. All right, so it's set, right? We got the oil in there. We put some pancetta in there. I'm going to throw some more pancetta for good luck, and I don't know. It's like good luck, but it's put some in there, right? And we got a little bit of the parsley. I just sprinkle some parsley in. Sometimes I'll put oregano. I don't know. Do I need oregano? I don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens. Maybe throw pieces of garlic in here, just to get. Like do the whole clove, so it gets going. So I'm going to fix my son. Yeah, they went out. They take off. Okay. Well, they come home. They're going to smell like garlic. Huh? That's. I mean, if you don't like garlic, what can I tell you? What you want to do is actually you can probably score it. Sometimes people score it. You can do that so you get the crackling in effect with it. I kind of like put a little bit in there. Now, you can put some garlic in it, a little spot. Cut it a bit. You want to stick some, you want to stick some of that in there, all right? Put sage here, all right? That's cool. So we get a little bit of the sage in here. And naturally it's sealed. No, it's not really, so. Throw a little sage in here. All right, a little sage, all right? A little sage into that. And olive oil. So I'm thinking it's going to run to about temperature of 145. It takes about a half hour or something like that. I really don't know, but let's take it now and just pop it into the oven and see what comes of this. Okay? Actually, I'm using both ovens, the top and the bottom. The bottom one is for the potatoes. So let me just stick this in here. What actually probably I'll do is put it up on the top shelf. That'll help it out a little more. All right. And the bake says 350. That looks pretty good. So we'll see how this works out. Let it cook a bit. I guess 45 minutes to an hour. I just got to get it done before they come home. And this also, see these breadcrumbs? There's something else that I've done. Is I'll take breadcrumbs and I'll throw them into the potatoes there near the end. So that'll crust it up a little bit more. All righty, we'll see what happens. I have put the salad out here. Let me just put some oil and vinegar in there. And I was going to put lemon in, but I said, too much, So I got some of that. I got some of this red wine vinegar. Let's see, goes. There we go. And a little bit of salt. Not much. All right. Let me mix it up a bit. See, that's what you, on a salad, that's what you want to do, is you want to do it at the end. A lot of times people put the salt in there earlier, but no good. You need to do it at the end of it. All right, so here we go. Now, how do I know it's good? You gotta taste it. Good. I think I'll throw a little bit more oil on it. A little bit more salt. All right. I'll set that there. And we got the potatoes. That's done. Perfect. All right. Now comes the fun. See what I did it. It's supposed to go up to 145. I went a little bit further than that, closer to 160. It gets more of a medium rare. I mean, you know, pork is just it's great. And the other thing that was interesting is when I did the when I tied it, what you want to do is you can actually see where the ties are. So you might want to do is just, you know, just put it under here. So we get rid of these strings. Ah, you got to be kidding me. This is great. Look at this. All right. We're going to set them on a platter here. And we're going to do this fancy schmancy, as my mother-in-law used to call it. Anything fancy schmancy. All right. So we cut some more. There you go. You can make a pork sandwich with mayonnaise on it. Oh, terrific. Nice rye bread. Very good. All right. All right. So what I'll do is I'll cut this up, and then we'll make a nice platter on this. But to let you know that it's really good. I use my hands, right? Wow. You don't know what you're missing. Roast pork, if it's done right, you can't beat it. You make sure you use the pancetta. That gives that extra flavor for it, and it's perfect. Okay, I want you to take a look. I put it together on a platter. A white platter really works great. It just shows what the food is all about. It doesn't detract from the food. It works well. It's perfect. So we have to finish this off with some wine. Like I said, Rosso wine. It's an Italian wine, right? So let's have a salute. Wow, look at that. That looks great. Terrific. All right. Salute for Chendan. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Thanks a lot.